Yo, ThriveBit fam, what's good? Let's talk about something real. The fear of failure. That gut punch feeling when you're about to pitch a startup idea, apply for a dream job, or even post your first TikTok. It's like your brain's screaming, what if I mess up? What if they laugh? Sound familiar? Fear of failure can paralyze you, kill your confidence, and stop you from leveling up your career. But here's the good news. You can learn how to overcome fear and build confidence with a science-backed hack called the mere exposure effect. Today, I'm breaking it down with practical business success hacks to help you conquer anxiety, crush self-doubt, and thrive like a boss. Stick around, because this is about to change your game. Hey ThriveBit crew, what's up? This is ThriveBit by Andy, your ultimate YouTube podcast for killer business hacks, personal growth vibes, and the motivation to dominate your goals. I'm Andy, and you're not just here for a video, you're leveling up your future. New around here? Smash that subscribe button and let's kick it into high gear together. What's the science behind fear of failure? All right, let's get nerdy for a sec. Why does fear of failure hit so hard? It's wired into our brains. Back in caveman days, failing meant getting eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. Today, it's less about tigers and more about bombing a presentation or losing a client. But your brain still freaks out, flooding you with anxiety and self-doubt. Enter the mere exposure effect, a game changer discovered by psychologist Robert Zions. Here's the deal. The more you're exposed to something, like a new job, a tough task, or even your own mistakes, the more familiar and safe it feels. This is the key to conquering anxiety and building career confidence. By showing up consistently, you train your brain to chill out and see opportunities instead of threats. Let's see how this works in real life. How can you use exposure to crush fear in your career? Picture this. You're a freelancer, maybe a graphic designer, hustling in an online community. You want clients, but nobody's hitting you up. Why? They don't know you, so they don't trust you. Here's where the mere exposure effect becomes your secret weapon. Instead of begging for gigs, start showing up daily. Drop a post about 3 Photoshop hacks for stunning logos. Comment on someone's question with a pro tip. Share a behind the scenes of your work. Do this for 30 days and boom, people recognize your name. Their brains go, this person's everywhere. They must be legit. That's how you build trust in business. I've done this myself. When I started posting value in a startup group, my inbox went from 0 to ping, ping, ping with offers. Consistency kills the fear of failure because it makes you familiar and safe. Can small steps really kill self-doubt? Let's talk about overcoming self-doubt, because that's the sneaky cousin of fear of failure. Say you're a student starting an internship. You're terrified of screwing up or saying something dumb in a meeting. Here's the hack. Don't try to be a rock star on day one. Just show up, do your work well, and be polite. That's it. The mere exposure effect says that by being present consistently, you become a familiar face. After a couple of weeks, your boss and coworkers start linking you with reliability. They're like, oh, this intern's solid. That's when you can start speaking up, asking questions, or pitching ideas without that knot in your stomach. I've seen this work for friends who went from shy interns to team leaders just by showing up and doing the basics right. Small steps build mental resilience and crush self-doubt over time. What if you're scared to network or speak up? Networking can feel like walking into a lion's den, especially if you're battling fear of judgment. But networking confidence is a skill you can build with exposure. Let's say you're at a startup event. Instead of forcing yourself to pitch to everyone, start small. Just show up, smile, and ask one person, what brought you here? Do this at every event. and soon people recognize you. They'll say, "Hey, I saw you at the last meetup." That familiarity makes them trust you, and it makes you feel less anxious. I used this trick when I started attending industry events. By the third one, I was chatting with founders like we were old friends. The mere exposure effect turns strangers into allies, helping you break fear barriers and build a network that boosts your career. How do you apply this to everyday fears? Okay, let's get practical. The mere exposure effect isn't just for careers. It works for any fear. Scared of public speaking? Start by practicing in front of a mirror, then record yourself, then share with a friend. Each step makes it less terrifying. Afraid of starting a side hustle? Watch YouTube tutorials, join a community, and take one tiny action daily, like posting about your idea. I was terrified of launching this channel, but I started small, posting short clips, getting feedback, and slowly building up. Now, it's second nature. The key is positive thinking strategies. Expose yourself to the fear in small doses, and your brain rewires to see it as safe. This is how you overcome phobias and handle rejection fear too. Just keep showing up. What's the one mistake to avoid? Here's a pro tip. The mere exposure effect only works if you're genuine. If you show up but act fake, pushy, or negative, people will associate you with danger, not safety. I've seen freelancers spam groups with "hire me" posts and get ignored, or worse, blocked. Instead, focus on adding value. Share knowledge, be kind, and stay authentic. This builds career success because people trust real vibes. Same goes for your personal growth. Don't fake confidence. Build it by showing up as you. Avoid this mistake, and you'll turn exposure into opportunity, not awkwardness. ThriveBit fam, you've got the tools now. How to overcome fear of failure isn't about being fearless. It's about showing up, step by step, until fear doesn't control you. Use the mere exposure effect to build confidence, conquer anxiety, and unlock career success. Whether you're a student, a startup founder, or a 9-to-5 hustler, start small, stay consistent, and watch your life transform. Drop a comment. What's one fear you're ready to crush? Hit that like button, share this with your crew, and subscribe for more business hacks and motivational tips. I'm Andy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Keep thriving.